Welcome back, y'all. I am so glad that you are here and with me today. I'm Faith and you are on the Texas Girls channel, and I am so happy to have you. So today I'm going to be sharing with you my natural makeup routine, and it's very simplistic. It's only 4 products and it's really inexpensive and easy. So here we go. Let's just get into it. I'm really excited to share these things with you. But first, before I get started, I do want to share with y'all my simple homemaker planner. I worked on this and put this together last year, and it is just a wonderful tool to have in your arsenal if you are a mom, if you are a homemaker, if you have children, if you have a homestead, if you're into emergency preparedness. There are lists and charts and all kinds of things in here to plan out your household and manage your home well. Some of the areas that it's going to be covering is your household chores, your preparedness lists, your livestock records, as well as pantry lists and gardening plans are just a few of the things that are in here. And it's a tool, it's a kind of like almost a blank slate, but it's just a really nice way to have accountability with yourself in your home and just to help you manage your home well. You can find this PDF form on TheTexasBoys.com. You can find all of our products over there at our little farm shop, TheTexasBoys.com. So if you would like to support our family and what we do here in creating content, that is a great way for you to support us and have something back for yourself. So I have been using makeup probably since I was a teenager, and I've always kind of been simplistic with my makeup, just having some type of foundation and a blush and maybe a mascara. But in recent times, I've even kind of eliminated the mascara just to simplify my routine even more. But I've never had a natural whole ingredient type of makeup, and it's just never something that I really put a lot of time and research into, and it does require time and effort to do that. So that's why I'm excited to bring this to you today, because I did all the research for you and I found some things that really work well and they are budget friendly. So let's just jump into it real quick. It's only 4 products that I use for my everyday routine, and a moisturizer. So I'll wait and save the moisturizer until the end. But the first thing I do is put on a moisturizer. I put that on in the morning, no matter what. If I'm going to wear makeup that day or not, I always put on a moisturizer in the morning, and then I put on a moisturizer in the evening. Right now I just have one, but I'm trying it out and seeing how I like it, and then maybe I'll venture into evening, like something that's a little thicker for the evening later. The first product, number 1 of the 4 that I am really liking and enjoying right now. This is my first go around with natural organic skincare and makeup. So keep that in mind. But this one is called Blue Mission, is the name of the company. And it says it's an organic sun elixir. It's a tinted moisturizer, SPF 15 serum. And I read through all of the ingredients, so I will leave all 4 of these products linked for you below, so you'll be able to go check them out, check out the price, and also read through the ingredient list. And I really was picky about finding things that were very organic and whole, I want to say whole foods, but whole ingredients in their makeup. So the thing that I love about this foundation is that it's actually a tinted moisturizer. I believe it comes in 2 different shades, so not a lot to pick from. It's very light, but you can layer it up if you need a little bit more coverage. The thing that I love about it is the container. You're not going to waste any of it because it's a nice glass jar and you can get every last drop out of there. So I think that's really wonderful because I don't like paying for product and then leaving a certain amount in the bottle and you just can't get it out. That really stinks, I think. So that was like really appealing to me, that it came in this glass jar and I can dip my finger in it and use it. Of course, the drawback to that would be you got to be careful when you're using it. You would not want to drop it because, well, it's glass, and secondly, you're going to spill all your product onto the floor. So that's the drawback for it not being in a pump. But I mean, it doesn't take that long to put your makeup on usually anyway. So this, I would say it's a light coverage. I wouldn't necessarily say it's a medium coverage, but maybe in between light to medium coverage. It's definitely not like a solid medium coverage, but you can go ahead and add a little extra in those areas where you might need a little bit more coverage, and just layer up a second layer and then just kind of tap it in and let it absorb naturally into your skin, and not like really smooth it all the way out, because then you're not going to have very much coverage. It's very light, and it's very dewy kind of feeling. I wanted, because I'm going to be 45 this year, I wanted something that was light as a foundation. I didn't want something that was heavy or cakey. I knew I did not want a powder foundation. I wanted a liquid foundation, but I wanted something that was going to be very forgiving of aging skin, meaning that it wasn't just going to settle into my lines and make me look older than what I am. And if you're in my age group, you might find, as I was finding, was that I actually liked my skin better without makeup. When I would put my foundation on, I was like, oh, that's making me look older than when I don't have any foundation on at all. So I love that this was a moisturizer. It has really great ingredients for your skin. So you're taking care of your skin, you're hydrating your skin, and you also have a natural SPF sunblock in there as well, which is going to just give you more protection for your skin. So it's a great way of self-care, and it's not shimmery. So I wanted a youthful, dewy, hydrated look where I could feel like my skin was hydrated and being taken care of, but I did not want shimmer and glitter, because I'm gonna be 45 years old and I don't want shimmer and glitter. It just seems a little bit too juvenile for me at this point. So this Blue Mission, I would say it's an absolute win. I believe I got this in the medium. Yes, this is in medium beige, is the color that I chose for myself. I would definitely, I'm using this as my foundation. Yeah, so far I am really loving it. The next thing I do is I use a bronzer. So I looked at several different ones. I shopped for a long time by ingredients. This one is made in the USA, and this is by the company Han. HAN Skincare Cosmetics. It's a pressed bronzer. What I wanted again in a bronzer was something that did not have shimmer. I did not want glitter and shimmer on my face. I just wanted a little bit of a color that looked like I had been outside. I had, had a little bit of sun on my face without having shimmer and glitter. I did not want that. So this is a great company. They have a limited, I would say, product line, but I will leave the link for you below and you can check out their different foundations and things like that. I chose my other foundation because I like the ingredients, but I would not be opposed to trying out their foundation as well. The thing that I can say about this one, I think there was a couple different bronzer colors to choose from. I can leave it for you below which one I went with. I am really, really happy with it. I have been using a bronzer probably since high school, and this bronzer is really neat because it does not have the shimmer. It has the suntan look for your cheeks without having the shimmer. So I'm really, really happy with it. I wish that the packaging wasn't so ephemeral. Like, I don't feel special with this packaging. It's just cardboard, and then it has like this little, almost like a little hairband that attaches onto it. The packaging seems cheap, but the product is great. So, and it works. It's totally fine. It works like this. It's no big deal at all. It's just you don't feel like you got a lot, but the price was really good. So nothing to complain about. I really like it. I will definitely buy it again. That's my bronzer. Moving on, this one is like, I don't even know that you would necessarily need this one. This so minimal that you could probably skip this altogether. So this should really just be like a 3-product makeup. But I'm gonna go ahead and give it to you anyway because I ordered it. And this is the Burt's Bees All Aglow. I don't know what this is. I guess it would be called like a highlighter. And I will leave the link for you with the color that I chose here. It's just a highlighter. That's all it is. It's made by Burt's Bees. The ingredients were good. And I just thought that a highlighter would be kind of a nice thing. And I was again looking for something that would kind of highlight and give a little bit of a dewy appearance without shimmer. And I feel like this really does that. This does not give the appearance of shimmer at all. I don't even have it on today. This would just be like something a little extra. I feel like if you were going out to dinner, or if there was like a special occasion that you were going to, maybe you would want to add a little bit of highlight to your cheekbones or something like that. That's what this is for. I wouldn't even really include this in like an everyday makeup product. And the last thing, which I'm really happy with, is again made by Han. These are these little beauty sticks, and they come in a few different colors and shades. They're multi-purpose. I really love them. They're really small. They're like, oh y'all, like maybe 2.5 inches, 3 inches tall. They're really little. And I don't feel like there's a ton of product in here. So that was a little bit of a disappointment, but the price was like really inexpensive. So comparatively for the other things that I was seeing, and the ingredients in this little beauty stick here is like amazing. The ingredients are so clean. I feel like you could eat them. If you wanted to eat this as food, you could do that and you would be totally fine. There's just such clean ingredients. So I was really impressed with that. The color that I got here is Rose Dust, and I love this so much. I ordered a second one in a different color, and it'll be here in a couple days, and I'll link my second color that I chose too below. I do pretty good with rosy type colors for a blush because my skin's pretty olive, but I feel like this is a pretty neutral color, and this is very light. It's not a heavy coverage as well, so you could make it darker, I guess, if you wanted to. But this you use as a blush, you can use this as a lipstick, you can use this, I put a little bit on my fingers and do a little bit on my eyelids just to give my eyelids a little bit of color. There is no shimmer in this, but it will still uphold that dewy, moisturized appearance, which is really what we want at our age, or any age probably, is just that youthful, moisturized appearance, right? So yeah, I'm really excited about this. I've never had a little blush stick or whatever these are called. I've never had one of these before, but I love it. I absolutely love it. And yeah, so I just take a little bit of this after I put my bronzer. I just kind of put my bronzer on my cheekbones, like on my cheeks a little bit on my forehead, and that's kind of it. Maybe some on my neck, a tiny bit. This bronzer, you only need a tiny bit of bronzer. If I just take my brush, and I just take my big brush and I just tap it just a couple times on there, and I have to be really careful. Like if you took it just a couple little taps and put it on there, you will be brown. Like you just have to just barely tap it and kind of spread it out and work it in, and just use it a little bit at a time. This goes a long way, y'all. I bet this would last me like a year. This is gonna last a long time. And then this, kind of the same thing. You don't need a whole lot of it. So I just take a little bit and put it on this cheek, and then a little bit like in a little circle, kind of like right on like the apple of your cheek. And then I just take my finger and just kind of blot around that circle just to kind of blend it in so I don't look like a clown, and just kind of blend that in. And then I might tap a little bit on my nose, and that's it. That's all I do with it. My makeup routine literally takes me less than 5 minutes, and I feel good, I feel fresh, put together, and ready to go for the day. And the most important thing is that I'm putting good whole ingredients on my skin. I'm taking care of my skin. The ingredients in this, like I said, are impeccable. The ingredients that this company makes and uses, they're just, you could eat them. And the same goes for this Blue Mission tinted moisturizer. It's just great. So literally, y'all, it's these 3 products that I'm using for my whole makeup routine every single day. And I'm feeling good about myself. I'm feeling good about the makeup that I'm using. Highly recommend it. So I was just really excited to share this with y'all. Last thing, and this I guess should have been the first thing, but the last thing is this moisturizer. I'm trying this one out. This is made by the Honest Company, and this is Everyday Radiance, and it is just a moisturizer. I think it has SPF in it too. I can't remember, but I just use it AM and PM, and that's what it says. Honest Company has several different moisturizers to choose from. I chose this one because it just said Everyday Radiance plus C. So I just thought that that sounded good. I liked the sticker price on it, was not going to break the bank, and I just feel like at this stage in the game, a moisturizer is a good investment. So that's it, y'all. That is my simple farmhouse, farm wife makeup routine. It's nothing fancy, but it's just what I'm doing right now. And I thought that it would be fun to share it with y'all. So if y'all have any favorite products that you use, you can leave them for me in the comments below. Share them amongst other people. And I hope that something here blesses you. I hope that maybe you're able to get one of these products and start using it for yourself. And Lord willing, it will be a blessing to you as well. And with that, y'all, I think I'm just gonna say, I hope y'all have a wonderful, wonderful day. Remember to love your people, do all the things, and rejoice in the Lord always, because He is so worthy of our praise. Bye, y'all.